like and subscribe in the next. Nah, we won't do that this time. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your second favorite PE teacher, Denver. Like and subscribe right now if you feel like it. And if you don't want to, guess what? We still love you too, but you will miss out on a ton of amazing videos. But welcome today to the top 12 rarest Fortnite skins of all time. You might be watching this later and are like, but Denver, that skin was just in the shop yesterday. And yes, that might happen, but most of these skins haven't been in the shop for over a year. Quiz time. Can you guess which skins are the rarest without even looking? You might be surprised, so do not miss this video. You are actually going to be shocked at number 1 and 2 because we definitely were. What's crazy is most of these skins are actually kind of ugly. No offense if you like to rock any of these and you're one of the few people who probably owns them, and we won't include the skins you won't ever be able to get again, like probably the Renegade Raider that will most likely never come back. And this is based off which skins were last in the item shop. But let me know down below what your favorite skin in Fortnite is, and let's get started. Now, real quick, we will need your guys' help to rate each skin out of 5 stars, and we'll show you what the community said as well. But here we go. Starting at number 12, we have the Devastator. Now, even though this skin came out in 2017, we haven't seen it in the shop since way early in 2019, which means it was 470 plus days ago. That's insane. Over a year for the skin, and this list just keeps getting better from here. But the Devastator, I think it actually looks okay. It came in the Storm Fusion set with the Dominator. I mean, even the Pulse Axe and the Royal X Glider look awesome with the white camo, the orange, the black, but especially the simple design. Now on FNBR.co, this skin got a 4 out of 5 stars, but on Pro Game Guides, the community absolutely slaughtered it with a 2.1 stars out of 5. Yikes. Let me know how many stars you guys give the Devastator, and let's move into number 11, the Tower Recon Specialist. Almost looking like a default. Wildcat here was in the shop 11 times, but the last time was almost 500 years ago. I mean days, but it almost feels like years. Now let's zoom in on that tattoo. What is that? Either way, this is the kind of skin pros would use since it looks super simple. It would blend in with the environment with that, brown camo, and it wasn't super hated with 2.5 stars on Pro Game Guides, and FNBR giving it a 3.38, so almost 3.5. Does that sound about right to you guys? I think I'd rate it a little bit higher, but just like the Devastator, the Tower Recon Specialist was 800 V-Bucks when we last saw it forever ago, and watching gameplay from it here from Reese Davidson's channel, it takes us way back. But would you guys like to see this one come back to the shop? I, for one, would definitely pick it up, but here we go, guys, the top 10. And we have 0 uncommon skins in the rest of the video, which is pretty crazy. Let's check out number 10. An epic skin, the Yeha, totally overshadowed by the Giddy Up. Even though they're almost the same skin, the Giddy Up was a Season 6 Battle Pass skin, whereas the Yeha was just in the item shop, last seen 494 days ago. Almost 500 days it's been in there, and I, for one, want this skin so bad. By the way, be sure to catch where we ranked the Giddy Up in our top Nubia skins video when you're done with this one. But Yeha seems different, with it being a female model skin, which seems much smaller and more pros like to use those. I can totally see this coming back big and everybody wanting it, but here we go again. Higher rated on Pro Game Guides at 2.7 stars, but FNBR people don't like this one at only 3 out of 5 stars. Now for me, I think I would give it 3.5 stars just because it's not that special, but there is something hilarious about the llama costume, and I just like female character models better. But imagine this, what if Epic brought actual llama mounts into the game? Yeah, like you can actually ride them around like a dang horse. And what if, just hear me out here, what if you could ram into like a single build and break it, or maybe like run into a person? Now we're talking. Now we're thinking old school Fortnite again and how goofy it was. But enough with this Yeha. Number 9 is waiting for us, and the rest of these get pretty insane. So like and subscribe if you didn't already, and check these out. At number 9, we have the Absolute Zero. Now 2.7 stars again, and only 3.25 on FNBR. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't like this skin a whole lot. It's been 501 days since the skin hit the shop, and as far as I'm concerned, it can stay out. Now, it's not that serious. I guess it isn't too bad, but I have this one and I never ever use it, but I do like the Arctic Assassin way more. But like I said, maybe it's just a female character model that seems better when you play it. It's a rare quality skin, so you're looking at about 1,200 V-Bucks if it ever comes back to the shop. And let me know, are you guys buying this one or are you passing on it? Number 8. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. I don't know if any of you guys would guess this one, but we have Hyperion, and it's a day older than Absolute Zero. Hyperion was 502 days ago and got super low votes at just 2.2 stars on Pro Game Guides, but over 4 stars on FNBR. What is the right answer here, guys? I love his headband that just says sup, and it's definitely one of the more unique skins out there, but that orange, it would stand out because it's so bright. Honestly, for a male character skin, it looks pretty awesome in my opinion. I would definitely give it at least a 3.5 stars, but I'll go with 4. Also, Hyperion is apparently known as the Gladiator of Gracie Grove and came in the Hyper set with Dazzle and the Hyper Glider. Both look pretty sick, but would you pay 1,200 V-Bucks for it if it ever comes back to the shop? I wonder if some of these skins Epic just didn't bring back because a lot of people just didn't buy them or something, which is funny because then it makes it more rare and then people then want to buy them. But enough of that. At 7, we have the Special Forces skin. Pretty low rated from the Fortnite community at just 2.4 stars and under 3.5 stars. It definitely isn't anything special, but he is dressed in all black, which a lot of pros like to use since you are a lot harder to see in fights, like we see Tfue use in the Chaos Agent skin that he always uses now. I don't hardly ever see people use the Special Forces skin now, so whoever owns it must be pretty excited because this could be one of the rarest skins someday if they don't ever bring it back. Are you guys copping this one or are you dropping? Let's go. Number 6. You know this next skin is one of the lowest voted skins in this entire video. I don't know if you guys just hate it or what, but we have the Radiant Striker. I think for me, it's just the dark red mixed with like purple straps and the bright red armband. Just like none of it matches. Plus it has flat red long sleeves. I can see why people voted this low, but do you guys think it only deserves 2.2 stars? I might give it 2.5 personally, which is exactly what FNBR gave it. But 521 days since we last saw it. And you just have to wonder how many people actually bought this 1,200 V-Bucks skin when it was in the store last. I just never hear anybody talk about it or want it in the store. Let me know, guys. Should Epic bring this back or does this one just stay away forever? Jacob Sayer commented a year ago on this skin and just said most underrated skin. So it definitely does have some fans out there, but now we have to wonder, how does it compare to its counterpart at number 5? The Brilliant Striker, which has been gone even longer at 544 days. That's insane that we haven't seen it in the shop in almost 2 entire years. Is the Brilliant Striker any better than the Radiant Striker? It's hard to say. We can say it a million times that female models seem to be more liked by the community, but still, the colors and everything, it just seems to clash, but maybe people like that. I don't know. The Brilliant Striker did get 2.9 stars and then 3.64 stars on FNBR. So apparently people like this one a little bit more, but I actually just looked up the Brilliant Striker on FortniteSkins.net and it has 265 likes and only 29 dislikes, whereas the Radiant Striker is at 132 likes and 16 dislikes. So not too bad and definitely not disliked by any means. And one community member said, a very sleek looking skin. The only issue I have with the skin is that I have to turn effects on medium in order to see its lovely clothing animations. Other than that, I completely recommend this skin. So there you go. Maybe a lot of you guys don't know that you have to turn the graphics up to really get the full effect of this skin and for it to really shine, so to speak. But here we go. The top 4 rarest skins we haven't seen in Fortnite in forever. And number 4 is, oh my goodness, I'm almost embarrassed to say it because it's super hard to say, the Hatchi Bat, which I think is actually pronounced Hatchi Bat or something because it comes all the way from the country of Turkey, which to be honest is making me really hungry. Just kidding. I had to do it, all right? But the Hatchi Bat goes way back in Fortnite. Is actually the lowest rated skin in this video by the community in all 3 rankings at 2 stars, 2.8 stars, and then 118 likes, but 62 dislikes. Just crazy to me how disliked this skin is. And even one Fortnite fan saying this skin puts the Black Knight to shame, which is insane because as rare as the Black Knight is, so many people think it's just a goofy and kind of ugly skin. But the Hatchi Bat came with a crafted carrier. The shadow puppet, since it comes from the Turkish shadow play, and then the axe is actually awesome, called the tree splitter. But for 1,500 V-Bucks, I guess this skin just never sold, and maybe Epic decided to just pull it, and we might never ever see it in the shop again. It's kind of sad, but maybe it's for the best, and Epic could honestly just redo the skin a bit and make it look a little bit better, and then people would buy it. But at this point, I don't know. I might buy it just because nobody else will, making it one of the rarest skins ever. But let's get to it. Top 3, number 3 on this list is the Far Out Man. 567 days ago, this skin was last seen in the shop, and maybe for a good reason, which is weird because the female counterpart, Dreamflower, was out just 130 days ago. But for real, Dreamflower, it does look a little bit better, I think. Far Out Man came with the Summer Strummer, which streamers love that guitar, and then you could also pick up the drum beat and the tie-dye flyer. If you are into hippie stuff, then you probably bought these, but Far Out Man just wasn't very liked with 2.3 stars, 3.5 stars, and then 55 dislikes with only 177 likes, and a lot of the comments just say that no one ever sees this with, is this not a very popular skin? I have it, and I've never seen anyone with it, and I have it too, and same, never seen anyone else with it. Love it more because of that, one of my favorites anyway. So there are definitely some fans and owners out there, but apparently no one wants to ever use it, and we won't see it again for probably a really long time. At 2, we have the Diecast. And I feel like I saw this one a ton, and I can't believe it's been almost 600 days since we last saw it in the shop, making it one of the rarest skins in the game, since you couldn't even get it unless you played on November 20th, 2018. Almost 2 years ago. What's crazy is how few people talk about this skin and how much its female counterpart, Chromium, is in the store. I swear the female character models must just be so much more popular because they all come back much sooner besides the Brilliant Striker, but still almost 2 years for Diecast when Chromium was in the store like 2 weeks ago. Diecast also came with the Persuader and the Solid Strider available to purchase, and I think it looks pretty cool because it's so unique. I really do think they should have picked different colors though, because the yellow and green, it just doesn't go super well with the chrome look and just gives kind of ugly vibes. But hey, that's just my thoughts. But at 2.3 and 3.5 stars, you guys seem to agree. What would you give Diecast? And let's move to the rarest skin of all time that we haven't seen in the shop for 600 days. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys didn't already. And number 1 is Midnight Ops. What do you guys think? Cop or drop if this ever comes back to the shop? I think it would flop. Sorry, it's rhyme time. Whoa, I can't stop. All right, for real, not much to say about Midnight Ops. It's okay, it's not amazing. Now, of course, the female version, Shadow Ops, looks absolutely insane and is even 300 V-Bucks more, but there it is. The oldest skin to never come back to the Fortnite shop at the time that I'm making this video. Watch it come out in like 2 days or something. For real though, I don't think I'll buy it. Make sure you guys check out our other videos today, guys, because they are amazing. Click one right now, and we will see you guys very soon. Use code TheDenverGuyYT in the item shop. Have an amazing day. Love, Denver.